on YouTube? It's JW Life here with my boy Yoshi. I'm not sure how long he's actually gonna stay like this and actually be good for me. Most bearded dragons are very like chilled and kind of relaxed, but this dude here, he likes to get around. Like he likes to move and have fun, scope out everything. So I'm sure I'll be doing a lot of editing in this video. But anyway, I want to say, actually made it to my first 100 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad y'all have actually been enjoying my videos. I do feel silly making some of them, but it's pretty fun for the most part. It's actually a lot of work, more than I was expecting. Even though, I don't make like long videos, I'm more of the minute man. Like, it didn't really sound right. But anyway, you know what I mean. I don't really like making long videos. But I thought it would be good to kind of go in a little bit more about my life. Why am I no longer a Jehovah's Witness? I know a few people kind of been asking me that, kind of want to hear more about my story and all. I guess honestly, one of the biggest reasons I didn't want to be one anymore was because of what I was reading. I like to read a lot. When I was young, I was just immersed in the books, especially in school, because a lot of the times when they were having something school related, a lot of holiday stuff was always happening. Typically I'd be in the library, or I'd be in the back, reading something, trying to occupy my time while everybody had fun. But of course, the older I got, I really got into heavy reading. I love science, I love history. It was just fascinating things, I always learned from them. But going to the meetings, really like reading the Bible and reading the publications, a lot of times things just didn't add up to me. And yes, I did, I'd ask my dad, I'd ask other people a little bit in the congregation, about these things. And most of the time, I never got an answer. They just like, just trust in Jehovah, he'll let you know what you need to know, at that time. And of course, that just wasn't good enough for me. I was like, I need better answers to these things. I'm reading all this stuff, and publications are saying this, the Bible's saying that. It doesn't make sense. And of course, as in my other video, I was born in, so I mean, this was my life. This is all I did. Was focus on being a Jehovah's Witness. Calm down, boy. He's getting squirrely. He's getting squirrely, folks. He's ready to run. I'm sure he's fine, like hanging out like that. He's got his. He's fine. Anyway, so back to my story. So reading all this information, it just didn't make sense. I'm asking people. They're basically shutting me down. Just typical. Just trust in Jehovah. That's it. That's all you need to know. You don't actually need to know any answers to this. And that never did set well for me. 30 plus years, in the organization, and I'm reading all this stuff, and I can't really talk to anybody about it. And man, that bugged me so bad. I'm like, I don't understand why I can't really go to people, and ask them. Some of these were simple questions, but they'd always, give me the same line, and it just over time, just like, this is not acceptable to me. If you can't give me the answers I want, I'm gonna go deeper in my studying, in my research, so I can find my own answers. That way, hopefully, I'll be satisfied later, what I learn. But of course, that's when you start wanting to research, especially being a Jehovah's Witness, you start getting into some very dangerous territory. With the organization, when it comes to research, now from their aspect, yeah, you can research, but where do you research at is the question. Well, of course, when they say you can do research, they only mean, they want you researching their publications. They have their jw.org website you can go to, and pretty much if you have any answer or any question about the Bible or whatever, you need to be directed to that website. But the only bad thing about that, if you're only going to one place to try to gain some knowledge, that really doesn't work out right. I mean, you've got to base it off other things. I mean, that's the whole point of research. I can't go out here and like say, I look at this insect and okay, this is so and so, and that's it. Do no research anywhere else and just say, well, it's for a fact. This is what this bug is. This is what this bug does. And Yoshi is gone right now. I might lose him. I don't know where. Anyway, so with that research, you can only search what they want you to search. If you go outside the organization and do research, typically, if you let them know that you've actually, went outside, I mean, you're running the possibility of being an apostate, which is by far being apostate to a Jehovah's Witness is basically saying, you're in league with Satan himself. Like, you're like his right-hand man, you're out to destroy the organization, spread all these false lies and whatever else, the organization says about apostates. Even though if you just look up the simple term of what apostate actually means, you can see it's just a term, somebody leaving an organization, they just don't want to be a part of it no more, and maybe they want to go somewhere else and continue their studying, that's all it is. But especially, if you're ex-Jehovah's Witness, well, if you're a Jehovah's Witness as well, watching this, you know how heavy the word apostate is in the organization. I mean, for me, it seems like that just tops over everything else. It doesn't matter what else you've done under that, but if you're an apostate, you're just an evil, bad person. But, I had to do my research, I wasn't getting the answers, in the organization, and, it was time to kind of step out. But what helped me, honestly, with my research, like I said, I believe in God, Jesus, some don't, and I love talking to others about their, religious backgrounds and stuff. That's what it's all about. I mean, everybody's different. You can't expect everybody to want to know the same thing, believe in the same thing. I mean, we're people of variety, that's what makes the world go around. I love variety. We got so many varieties of foods, colors, people. I mean, it's all about variety. So it's cool, to talk to somebody that has a different opinion, about a variety of topics. Okay, sorry, I had to let Yoshi down. He was about to take a leap of faith out of my chair, so I didn't want him to, hurt himself or anything. Okay, so I just realized since I'm nobody on YouTube, I can't make my videos longer than 15 minutes, so I had to cut some stuff out. But in closing, I guess another thing I wanted to mention real quick that bothered me being in an organization is probably showing love for others. I did a video previously about unconditional love, showing it toward others and stuff. And the thing with the witnesses, it seems like they've gotten worse when it comes to actually showing love for others. Like, it's always a condition they have to put upon that. It's like, I can't truly be there for you, show you love, unless you do A, B, and C, on this paper. Then if you're doing everything right on that, then I can show you that love. And I don't agree with that at all. We should love one another unconditionally. I don't care who you are, what you're doing. We got to do better than that. That's just ridiculous. And like I said, that's another major reason, I didn't want to be part of the organization anymore, because of all the fake love I saw, and it was disgusting. It was. But that could be another topic, like I said, I'm the comedy guy, so we're gonna get too deep in that. But once again, I want to thank y'all for the subscribers. Be sure to like, hit the bell, subscribe, all that good stuff. Got some great stuff coming. Got a new Jesus beard. So yeah, we got some good videos coming out. But like again, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you on that next video.